Hi again. Tales from the Ironing Board, number 27, if you're counting in hexadecimal. You'll notice today I'm wearing the Madrugada t-shirt, famous for that group that's the Nirvana of the North. Our friends from Norway will know what I'm talking about. Anyway, ironing tips again. It's like this. You're off to Big Sur. You're going to catch the perfect tube and you're going to do gingy-de-lee on your surfboard. Gingy-de-lee? You don't know what that is? Let me explain. Gingy-de-lee is a very simple move. Golden cockerel irons on one leg. Yep, it's been found more and more that the golden cockerel, renowned in, what do you call it, martial arts, is actually from old ironing techniques. And there's a whole new field of research working out just where the ironing came from and the way it was used in defense and attack. Watch out for Sammo Hung's next film, The Golden Creases of Buddha. You don't want to miss that. It's going to be amazing. I was saying, you're planning to go to Big Sur, you're going to catch a tube, you're going to do your gingy-de-lee, your golden cockerel, irons on one leg. Everything's going to be great. You're flying out, weight is limited. So, there's a limit to what you can put in your trusty backpack. Let's see, what sort of things would you need to pack? Well, obviously, bottle of wine, just in case. Your trusty iron, need that every time. Waterproof. Spatula. Sunglasses. Some handy reading. For me, it's A Light That Is Shining. An Introduction to the Quakers. Very good book. A few CDs so you can put out your latest demos. Travel documents, guitar brochures. A converter plug so you can work in America. Yeah, electricity is weaker than ours. Obviously, you need your trainers. And then, just in case, the odd step ladder. I like to take a step ladder with me. I think that you never know when you're going to meet a really tall lady. My hero in that respect is Terry Pratchett's Casananda. Now there's a guy. A smile, a beard, and a step ladder. The way to any woman's heart. So, with all this stuff going in my bag, how am I going to keep my threads well creased? That's the question. Well, the answer lies with something I learned in the 60s. The ladder crease. Need a good hot iron, steam iron preferably. Get your trousers, my favourite bell bottoms from God knows when. First of all, you're going to have a primary crease running down the side, not the front of the trousers. So, quick boom, here we go. That's going to be fine. So once you've got the desired level of smoothness, do the same on the other leg. I learned this trick, by the way, when I was in the Navy cadets, and we had to go on parade every week. Parade, I ask you, it was hilarious. The reason we were in the Navy cadets was because we were all non-conformists and didn't want to do any fighting, and we thought the safest thing to do was go into them. Anyway, you had to have a ladder of 7 creases going up and down your trousers. Why 7, I hear you cry? Well, someone tried to convince me it was Nelson's victories, but every time I count them up I never get to 7. Okay, so you now lay the 2 trouser legs together on top of each other, and this is the sneaky bit. Fold up, about 6 inches, perhaps less. Depends on the size of your legs, really, doesn't it? 1 crease. Fold over again. 2 creases. Now there are two ways of doing this. Some people used to do it inside out on the trousers, so that gave an interesting effect. Third crease. And then I've got maybe 4 this time. That's lovely. And then to keep it all safe and sound in your baggage, you take your handy belt. So now you know you don't need to pack a belt because your belt's going to be doing some work for you anyway. You wrap that very carefully around the trousers, like so. Aha! And now you see, it's held in place. The creases will not go away. Isn't that handy? Saves space, gives you a special crease technique. You will be the fond recipient of that special smile the ladies reserve for a man with the ladder crease. I kid you not, guys, on the beach, it's everything. Okay, so let's go to the beach. Call me Ishmael. Some years ago, never mind how long precisely, having little or no money in my purse, and nothing particular to interest me on a shore like this, I thought I would sail about on the little and see the watery part of the world. So, I came to the Nautilus, berthed in Newport Beach. I determined to follow the denizens of the deep. I thought I would sail about... There she blows! Now, there are certain queer times and occasions in this strange mixed affair we call life when a man takes on the whole universe for a practical joke, though the wit thereof he but dimly discerns, and more than suspects that the joke is at no one's expense but his own. So this is me and Ben in harbour, about to go whale watching.
Falling off, and they also have a lot of barnacles that white, it appears gray from a distance, pretty much both bodies dark brown or black in color. A little information about the names of the calves. When they're born, they're about 10 to 15 feet long. They might weigh 1,000 or 1,500 pounds. When they're born, they're usually born in the shallower lagoons in Mexico and Baja. They're born down there for several reasons. One is the water's warm and shallow, and they're protected from any predators or anyone that might want to harm them. When they're born, there's usually always another whale standing by that gently raises underneath the calf, raise it to the surface for its first breath of air. After that, the calves are on their own for swimming. They will soon, the mother's down there for the first few weeks of their life, maybe up to a month or so, nursing up to 40 to 50 gallons of milk per day. They'll gain about that same number in weight per day in that short amount of time. They're strong enough and healthy enough to make the long journey back north with their mothers. And we'll stay with the mothers for the first year or so of their life after that, and then they believe they do separate, do not reunite later on in life. The lifespan of the gray whale is likely about 65 to 70 years.
rushing, is it? So are these sea lions or seals? On our way into the NAMM Centre to get our badges. How you feeling, Ben?
Good. How you doing, Russ?
Excited?
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Bigger than I expected. It really is huge.